Welcome to my YouTube channel, nerds. Today we're going to talk about art style, how to get it, how to find it. But first, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can receive notifications, and join our Discord server because it's really fun and it's really cool. There's lots of artists there. And let's jump in. Art style, what is it? Art style is sort of the trademark elements of your artwork that help identify it as uniquely yours. Something that makes it recognizable to someone who doesn't know who painted the painting, but they can just look at it and say, that belongs to such and such. And it's sort of a hot topic. People are always wanting to know all the time, how do you develop your own artistic style? We see artists that we really like that are masters and experts, and they just have this unique, definitive element about them that no matter what it is they paint, you can look at it and say, that belongs to Terrell Willett, or that belongs to Bobby Chiu. And it can be hard to feel like you're developing that for yourself. I'm here to tell you a couple things. One, how to get it, but two, why it doesn't even matter. First off, when it comes to artistic style, there's a lot of people who have these really unique styles. Actually, I'd say it's maybe not even a lot, but they're really recognizable, so it can feel like a lot. They're very famous. Makes their art really popular and really likable. However, for the vast majority of the rest of artists who are working in the industry, the chances that you're going to be working on a project that uniquely fits your specific art style are very slim. Most of the time, you're going to be doing things that aren't in your style on purpose, because that's what the studio needs. They need you to match their art style, not the other way around. Because of that, it kind of means that having your own personal art style isn't really necessarily as important, and sometimes it can be even a hindrance. If you have a really strong artistic style and it doesn't really mesh with a lot of the other stuff that's getting put out by the industry, it can be hard to find work. Being flexible is good because now you can do your own style, you can do their style, you can do all sorts of different styles, and that's what a lot of studios are going to be looking for, is someone who can sort of conform to someone else's style. That being said, doesn't mean you can't have your own personal style or anything like that, but if you're really stressing out about it, feeling super overwhelmed, and like it's just, you know, this daunting thing that hangs over you where you just feel like you don't have a consistent style in your artwork, I wouldn't let it hang you up too much. It's not the most important thing when it comes to getting work in the industry. Hey guys, I just want to take a moment to tell you about my new website, digitalpaintschool.com. So Digital Paint School is my new website where you'll be able to take digital painting courses covering a wide variety of topics. We're going to be teaching environment design, concept art, anime, manga, human anatomy, basically anything you can think of. There'll be multiple instructors on there who are experts in their industry who actually work in the field that they're teaching, and you can even sign up for one-on-one mentorships with any of our instructors where every week they're going to meet with you, they're going to be doing drawovers, paint-ups of your work, talking about your artistic goals, and even giving you specific assignments tailored exactly to what you're trying to accomplish. Also included is access to our private community of artists where you can meet other students who are taking the same courses as you, share your assignments, get feedback, actually interact with your instructors, as well as join fun art challenges and cool art prompts to come up with creative ideas. The whole goal of this website is to help you build a portfolio that's actually going to get you hired in the industry. And the cool thing is there's a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you buy any of our courses and you just don't like them, you don't feel like it's worth it, you can get a refund for any reason, no questions asked, and you don't even have to worry about it. So if you want to paint images like I do in my videos, then click the link in the description below and go check it out. That's all. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Now back to the video. Let's talk about now, it might still be something that's important to you, and, it's not bad to have your own style necessarily. Let's go over how to develop your own style. The biggest thing you should realize is that it's gonna come naturally for the most part. You don't need to do that much work to sort of bring it about, but there are some things that will maybe make it occur a little bit more naturally. First, start out by branching out. Explore a lot of different painting styles. Try painting different ways, find artists that you like and try to emulate their work, and just get a good grasp on how to create art. Once you've done that a lot and you've studied a lot of artists, which I don't know if there's ever a phase where you need to just stop doing that. You can continue to do it throughout your artistic career. Once you've done that a lot, you'll sort of start to build up this mental library of processes and techniques that you use in your own painting. When you start painting, sometimes as an artist, it can be really exciting to go out and try tons of different new things all the time, nonstop. I do that a lot myself. But if you really want to help develop your own style, start to hone down what your process looks like. When you paint a painting, what steps are you taking? And try to make that something that's somewhat repeatable. What sort of rules do you follow in your own art? For example, if we look at an artist like J.C. Leyendecker, right? We can see the rules that he follows in his own art. He has certain strokes he likes to make, certain shapes, certain things he does and doesn't do, certain levels of detail that he pretty much always stops at or at least hits as a minimum. And finding those rules for yourself are what's going to help you start to develop a style, right? How realistic do you want your paintings to be? How stylized do you want your paintings to be? What sort of palettes do you like to use? Do you use really bright colors? Do you use more desaturated colors? What's your value ranges like? Are your images typically really light or really dark? For example, someone like Sam does art, his images have a really bright color palette. His style is pretty recognizable because they all follow these similar rules. They all tend to have female characters and light, bright sunlight, golden hour, that sort of thing. And that's sort of what makes it recognizable. For you, you get to decide what your rules are. What is it that you like to draw? I think sometimes we find a style that we think is really cool and think that our style has to match it, and so we try really hard to force it in that direction, even if because we like the art that we're looking at, it might not be the art we like making. And so your style should revolve around the art that you like to make. What is it that you enjoy drawing or painting? What is the things that you find fun and engaging and fulfill you creatively? For me, it's creatures and monsters, right? My style involves a lot of creatures and monsters, things that have claws and wings and prowl and stuff like that. And that's what I put my strengths into. As you do the same thing, as you sort of develop, you'll be able to develop your own style as well. The cool thing about artistic style is that it's going to change over the years. As you continue to become a better artist and improve your art career, and sort of go down different paths, it'll sort of evolve and morph with you. It'll sort of evolve and morph with you as you continue through that artistic journey. Today's a short video, but people in Discord were requesting that I talk about this topic, and I think it's an important one because I think, at least for me and a lot of other beginner artists, it feels like this really important thing. It feels like if I can just develop a great art style, it's gonna make me super popular, super famous. But really, it's just developing good artistic skills, period, right? Focus on the fundamentals and getting really good first, and then worry about that later, because the style's not what's going to get you those jobs and that position in the studio or 1 million followers, whatever it is. It's going to be just hard work and dedication. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and if you want to see more videos like this, like I said, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.